Blimey. Well, here we are back at last, working on the bike again. It's been May madness. You know, the spring's come. There's jobs that have to be done on the garden and that. You know, I've been jet washing the drive and jet washing the patio and repainting the patio, the decking, and all the plants have got to go in. And you know, there's jobs and things that you have to do. It can't wait. And then we've been away for a week, and one thing and another. I knew this was going to happen, which is why I was so mad that I couldn't get on with it in sort of February, March time when the crankshaft, etc., was at the engineers, and and I was sort of kicking my heels a bit. But now there's not enough hours in the day. I've got so many jobs backed up. Anyway, we're finally we're back on. I'm going to try and make some progress on the engine. The advantage is that now everything's in place, everything's back from the engineers, everything's ready. It's just a question of assembly from now on. So we're not waiting for anything, at least I don't think we are. We've got all the parts, so it shouldn't, in theory, take that long to rebuild it. You know, it's just a question of assembly. It's all in the preparation, as they say, and it is, getting everything done, the rebores and pistons, and, getting the valve guides in and getting all your parts. So now all that's been done, all the polishing, etc., we're just assembling. So I'm getting ready to put the timing gear in. So the first thing I've done is I've put the key back in the keyway. Right, so that is the keyway for the pinion, the crankshaft pinion that's going to drive the pinions on the camshafts. And under here we have the keyway that's going to be for the rotor later on. And they are offset. They're not in the same line now. And that's why there's two A and B positions on the timing, because they used to have that keyway in a different position. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think it used to line up, it was in the same line as for the pinion. And I think that created a weakness. I'm not sure, but that they moved, anyway, for the later engines, they moved that keyway round. And that's why there are two sets of timing marks behind someone at the door. Because for the earlier engines, I think the keyway is in the two keyways are in line with each other. I think maybe that created a weakness. Anyway, most engines are like this. Right, so we've put the keyway in, ready to accept the crankshaft pinion. Then I've got the crankshaft pinion here, and I'm getting ready to heat that up. I've got my blowtorch. I'll be heating that up to expand it, and then we're going to knock it on the crankshaft when that's all warmed up. Let's have a look. Yeah, but not forgetting that there is a spacer. There is a spacer that goes on first behind the pinion that goes up against the main bearing. I'm just thinking now, I bet I might have to take that damn key back out again now. Bloody hell. Let's have a look. No, I think we're okay. No, because, that's all right, because there's a shoulder there on the crankshaft, and the spacer goes over that shoulder. Yeah, and then the pinion. Yeah, of course, that's fine. Great. And so when I've warmed that pinion up to expand it a bit, then we'll tap it on the crankshaft. I have known those to be really, really tight in the past when I say tap it on, but hopefully it will go on okay. Oh, okay. So we've heated up the pinion. Make sure we got it the right way round. Yeah. Oh, blimey. Right, yeah. With the shoulder facing inwards. Ow, it's a little bit warm. And then the main thing is to try and get that keyway. Oh, look at that. Is it going straight on? It's virtually straight on. That's good. Oh, it is on. Oh, that was nice. And then I've got my drift, which is a box spanner. There we go. Just to make sure it's fully on. That's great. So that's really good. That went on really nice and easily. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a adjustable spanner on the other end of the crankshaft to turn the crankshaft round, so we get the timing dot at the top, which is where we want it. Yeah. So just turning the crankshaft, I've brought the dot, which I've put some Tipex on. It's a centre punch, and I'm just going to line it up with the middle of the idler shaft. Okay, because we want the dot on there. It's not quite in line there. We want the dot there to line up with the centre of that idler shaft. Yeah, that's about right now. So we can then get the intermediate or idler pinion on there.